At Coat Hospitality, we believe the most meaningful destinations are built on something more than buildings. We're built on vision, stewardship, and a deep respect for people and place. For more than a century, the Coat family has created places where guests reconnect with nature, with family, and with themselves. Places where traditions begin and memories last a lifetime. Our story begins in the early 1900s with a young camp counselor named Reynolds Frederick Coat, also known as Brownie. He believed time spent outdoors could transform lives. In 1923, Brownie purchased a summer camp in Minnesota and transformed it into Camp Lincoln for boys. A few years later, he opened Camp Lake Hubert for girls across the lake. As families brought their kids north for the summer, parents needed a place to relax and reconnect too. So in 1937, the Coat family purchased Grand View Lodge. And then they made a bold move west. During winter, when Grandview closed for the season, Brownie searched for a place so his employees could continue working. In 1957, the family traveled 1,500 miles to Tucson and purchased Tanque Verde Ranch. After serving as a lieutenant commander in the Navy during World War II, Brownie was ready for the next chapter. Here, he found the perfect place to continue the Coat family's tradition of hospitality. But the story of Tanque Verde Ranch goes back much further. This land was first home to Americans known as the Pima Indians in the 1600s. They turned the desert into farming grounds by building irrigation systems still used today. In 1868, Don Emilio Carrillo established cattle ranching in the Tanque Verde Valley. And in 1904, Carrillo survived a dramatic bandit raid, a reminder of the rugged frontier and resilience of the Old West. Today, our award-winning ranch sits on 640 acres with access to 60,000 acres of cattle land. It's one of the oldest, continuously operating businesses in the Tucson region. Guests visit to experience something rare, to ride horseback beneath towering cacti, to explore trails near Saguaro National Park and Coronado National Forest, to slow down, reconnect, and experience the beauty of the desert. Throughout the years, the ranch has become part of American Western culture. The Doghouse Saloon, one of the original buildings on the property, still stands. And in the late 1980s and early 90s, the ranch became the filming location for the Nickelodeon TV show Hey Dude. But the true magic of this place isn't on television, it's in the people. The wranglers guiding riders across the desert, the chefs preparing meals after a day on the trail, the housekeepers caring for each guest, and every team member who welcomes guests like family. You're not just joining a ranch that has been recognized as one of the best places to work in hospitality. You're part of a multi-generation legacy built on guest care, authenticity, and respect for the land. Welcome to Coat Hospitality. Welcome to Tanque Verde Ranch. Our next chapter of this story begins with you.